The West Warriors.
Welcome to the DC Everest Softball Complex. This afternoon, Zaleski sports coverage of Wausau West against DC Everest. It's the final game of the regular season. I'm Chris Conley. On the field today, it is community service night, so both teams wearing special uniforms. Wausau West is in the turquoise, Evergreens are in the purple. Batting order for the Wausau West Warriors, designated player Braden Holstrom will lead off. Jaden Elke is the shortstop, batting second. Taylor Liebelt, center field, will bat third. Jaden Kalmus is at first base, fourth. Molly Mushinsky in left field will bat fifth. At second base, Peyton Kalmus batting sixth. Taylor Defner is the third baseman, seventh. Addie Heil will catch and will bat eighth.
Starting at second base.
And McKenna Gale is in right field, batting ninth.
Number 13, Taylor Defner.
Let's meet the DC Everest batting order. Evergreens have already clinched conference championships and are already the number one seed in their sectional. Leading off for the Evergreens, in right field, Sydney Spear. Aubrey Klott will catch and will bat second. Mara Meverden's at third base, third. Piper Scholes is the designated player, hits for shortstop Lauren Semro. Piper will hit fourth. Addie Cluck, the Evergreens pitcher, will bat for herself and bat fifth. Taylor Friedel, first baseman, sixth. Brooke Brown in left field, seventh. Kelsey Meverden is in center field, batting eighth, and Kelsey Woolley, the second baseman, will bat ninth. There'll be a brief ceremony for community service night before our game gets underway. In fact, while we are completing the rest of the starting lineups, why don't we step aside for a quick break? First pitch, just a couple of minutes away. DC Everest and Wausau West. Girls softball tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable, with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Thank you for being here tonight.
You've already met the starting lineups, brought to you by Design Theory 19, downtown Wausau. Design Theory 19 is the industrial leader for residential and commercial design, bringing fresh, unique ideas to remodeling projects. New construction is our passion. Learn more at designtheory19.com. That's designtheory19.com.
The loss of their beloved son, Braden.
The family of Braden Bohm, the 15-year-old whose life was tragically cut short in a sextortion scandal, is here to throw out the first pitch. I'm happy to share with you, if you follow the news, that Braden's bill, which would increase the penalties for sextortion cases, made it out of committee earlier this week in the state legislature. Something's being done about that sad and tragic situation.
Educating others and
Braden's parents and his 2 sisters are here to throw out the first pitch. That'll happen in just a moment. Our pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. That's Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point.
It is about creating a space where
today's game is also a charity fundraiser just behind the backstop here. We have a whole bunch of items that are being raffled off, a silent auction taking place
honor Brady
to raise money
by
for the
listening,
cause today.
learning and committing ourselves to being the light in someone else's darkness. Thank you. Thank you to Britt and Luke and Rory. Throwing out the first pitch.
Here comes the ceremonial first pitch. Not bad at all.
Wow. You keep that up, you are going to give Cluck some competition in the future.
The story of Braden Bohm, which you have probably heard in news coverage over the last few weeks, is just so tragically sad. It's one of those
Ladies and
stories
gentlemen, would
you
kindly
search
move
for
your
something
hats
positive,
stand
and
for
it's just hard to
national
find.
anthem to honor those men
15-year-old's
and women who
life
have
cut
served
short
our
by
country
scammers and con
who are
artists.
currently serving this great land of ours.
Crowd here at the DC Everest softball complex comes to its feet for the national anthem.
Beautiful. Ladies, let's spit on those gloves. Let's play some softball.
Just a little bit chilly as we get ready to start today. 62 degrees at first pitch. We'll be underway, DC Everest and Wausau West, when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Welcome back. Elsewhere in the DC Everest Athletic Department, we've just learned that the baseball team's long winning streak is over. They lost 2-0 up at Merrill earlier today. Evergreens, with a win last night, clinched to no worse than a tie for the Wisconsin Valley Conference, but they'll have to win one more next week against Smash. Their game's Tuesday and Thursday against the Smash Panthers. So the Evergreens had rattled off 18 in a row until this afternoon. And the Merrill Blue Jays did that on their graduation day, cap and gown time for the Blue Jays tonight up in Merrill, Wisconsin. The Everest girls softball team, this is funny sock day. I think as they come up to bat, we'll rate the socks. Up high from Addie Cluck, we're underway all season. First two are a little bit up high. Evergreens come in with a 21-2 record. Wausau West is 6-16. Has already checked all the boxes for the regular season. Foul tipped, strike two. The Evergreens are conference champions. They've had that title for about a week and a half now. And they are already the number one seed for the state playoff. So they get a first-round bye and will play either Hudson or Marshfield on Thursday. And yet, it's not quite a meaningless game. You don't want to go into the playoffs on a down note, right? You don't want those doubts to creep in by not playing your best today. Want to secure the win, close out the regular season on a high note. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Addie Cluck was down in the count, battled back to strike out Holstrom to get the game underway.
Shortstop, number 11, Jaden Elke.
Jaden Elke will now hit. I don't know, the purple and the turquoise colors are taking a little while to get used to. We'll adjust. We're flexible around here. This is, of course, the game before everyone takes some time off for the 3-day Memorial Day weekend. There's a strike, 1-1. Beg your pardon, 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Cluck to Elke. Fouled off at the plate. We stay at 0-2. We're brought to you by Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, and a state-of-the-art collision center. North 20th Avenue in Wausau. Hit through the left side. Jaden Elke has singled here in the first inning. A one-out base runner for the Warriors.
Brings up center fielder Taylor Liebelt.
Taylor Liebelt to hit here. Up high, ball one. I remember years ago, before the Memorial Day weekend, the Everest baseball team played up at Lakeland. So traveling all the way up north. And of course, a lot of players had families that already had cabins up there. There were like 2 or 3 kids who were on the team bus back home, the unpopular kids. Everybody else, like, we're halfway here to the cabin, let's just keep going north. Fly ball, foul territory down the left field line and out of play.
Once again, get your 50-50 tickets along with your Chuck-a-Duck. I'm told by Mr. Matthews this is the 15th time we have community service night. 16 overall. COVID did not count.
Yeah, I remember the drive home on that Memorial Day weekend from Lakeland. I'm there heading up north to start the holiday weekend. Liebelt has struck out. There are 2 down.
Number 9.
Jaden Kalmus to hit now.
Kalmus.
Swing and a miss. A strike called at home. Base runner dives back safely. Jaden Elke singled through the left side and dirties herself. Head first slide back into the bag. That's up high. Everybody up here in the press box is assessing their golf game as we get ready for the 3-day weekend. Foul tipped and held. That's strike 3. Of course, my golf game, if you putt into the hippopotamus's mouth, the bell goes off and you get a soft serve ice cream. Addie Cluck has struck out the side, working around a one-hit base runner. West does not score. The Evergreens are coming up when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90.com.
I think that purple runs in the wash. We are assessing the T-shirts, turquoise for the Wausau West Warriors, purple for the DC Everest Evergreens. Brought to you today by Merrill Steel, your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at Merrill Steel. Here comes Sydney Spear with the purple and pink socks. 4 stars. Years ago, during a trip to New York City, there is a store in Brooklyn that sells nothing but socks. Every color, every type of sock. My oldest daughter said, we got to find the sock store. And lo and behold, we did. Very expensive custom socks, but socks for everything. Socks with spiders. Batman socks. Sydney Spear serves this. That's a diving catch in center field. Taylor Liebelt theft in the outfield.
By Liebelt. Liebelt with one heck of a catch. Spear tips her hat to that one.
Left her feet and made a catch in the gap in left center field. That's a nice play. Aubrey Klott's got pink and turquoise. 4 stars again. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. I see the TV camera crew from Channel 9 is shooting their highlights just in time for what's probably going to be the best catch of the game. Outside 1-1. This is a fly ball to right. It's kind of in the wind, going back. Right fielder can't play it. Misplayed by McKenna Gall, and this is going to be 3 bases. You could tell that that was trouble just the way ball was dancing around in the wind. They're going to say, you know what, it's not a triple, it's a double. It went under the fence and out of play. A double.
Nice stand-up double for Klott.
For Aubrey Klott. Klott was motoring. She was going to have more if that stayed within the field. A 1-out double. Mara Meverden to hit.
Now batting junior third baseman Mara Meverden.
Mara's socks do not match. Right, you've got that. I've got a helper up here. That's American flag socks. Red and white stripes on the left foot and blue and stars on the right. Inside corner for a strike. Caitlin Butler is the pitcher for Wausau West, working to this good hitting DC Everest lineup. It's a ball and a strike with 1 out. That's up high. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Hitters count here 2-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive. It's down into the gap in right center. It'll roll to the wall. A run-scoring back-to-back double for the Evergreens. Mara Meverden brings in Aubrey Klott.
RBI stand-up double for Mara Meverden. Brings in Aubrey Klott. At the plate, designated player, number 18.
Here comes Piper Scholes for the Evergreens. Swing and a miss. Big cut. Piper was looking to put that over the left field scoreboard. A run in and another in scoring position with one out here in the home half of the first. Swing and a miss. Yes, we note that the flagpole is blowing in 10 or 15 miles per hour. Piper's been swinging such a heavy bat, I'm not sure it's going to matter if she gets a hold of one. One-two pitch on the infield. Runner's going to advance as Piper Scholes is thrown out by Peyton Kalmus, the second baseman. 2 outs now and a runner on third for Addie Cluck.
Number 2 brings up pitcher, senior Addison Cluck.
Addison Cluck has the light pink and light blue socks. I think those are the baby reveal socks. Like if you have an older sister who's expecting, if it's a girl, switch to the pink. Popped up, inning is over.
Catch made by Kalmez to end the
Jaden Kalmez in foul territory has retired Addison Cluck, who sees just one pitch. Back-to-back doubles get the Evergreens a run. 1 inning is complete. 1-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Batting for the Warriors, number 10, Molly Mushinsky.
Top of the second is on. Wausau West trying to chase a run here. Molly Mushinsky to lead off. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility, excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Apply at greatlakescheese.com.
It's great to see everyone out here tonight, even past ball players' parents from years ago. I see Mr. Brink in the crowd.
Fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes to Molly Mushinsky. Addison Cluck started off the game, striking out the side. Surrendered a hit in between. Inside out swing and foul down the first base side. Just missed. That's a close one to take. 1 ball, 2 strikes. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the inside corner, struck her out. 4 outs recorded and all via strikeout for Addie Cluck. The Cluck K counter registers 4, and here we are in the top of the second inning. Peyton Kalmus to bat now.
Now batting, Peyton Kalmez.
Looking to bunt her way on and pops it up. This is going to be an out. Third baseman Mara Meverden reaches over her catcher Aubrey Klott.
Good communication there.
Quickly, there are 2 outs. Taylor Defner will hit with 2 outs and nobody on now.
Batting, third baseman, number 13, Taylor Defner.
Strike 1. Taylor's kind of a shorter kid, so this is a tight strike zone that Addison Cluck is pitching towards. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. little bit wide. A ball and 2 strikes. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener and drinking water needs. Filtration systems, count on Culligan Water. They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Up high, counts full. Last day of the regular softball season. Some teams began playoff games earlier today. Swing and a miss. Addison Cluck's got a 5th strikeout. That one at the expense of Taylor Defner. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Everest 1, West nothing on Zaleski Sports.
The doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Bottom of the 2nd is on. Evergreen's back-to-back doubles in the home first to bring in a run.
Evergreen's senior number 8, first baseman Taylor Friedel.
Taylor Friedel will get the Evergreen started here against Caitlin Butler. You know, since we last saw this Everest softball team, they've notched 2 more very good wins. Stevens Point Pacelli was undefeated in the smaller school play, and the Evergreens handed them their first loss. And then the Evergreens followed up with a win off a good Mosinee team, too. So the Evergreens have tested themselves with their regular season schedule. They'll have a bye Tuesday and will await the winner of Hudson versus Marshfield. That's low, 3 balls, no strikes. Taylor's ahead in the count here. I guess what gives you a moment of pause for Everest in postseason, they could play Marshfield in their first playoff game, and that's a team that beat them 4-3. There's a strike. Yeah, the Evergreens have split their 2 regular season games against the Marshfield Tigers. The Tigers have given the Evergreens just 1 of their 2 losses all season. 3-1 pitch, foul that back. I would guess, you know what? If you think that you're the better team and there's a team that beat you, I mean, Marshfield played a perfect game in their 4-3 win. And the Evergreens kind of frustrated with the way the visitors' half of the 7th inning came. The Evergreens had runners on the corners and no one out and couldn't push one across. Evergreens took a couple of bad swings, kind of topped balls up into the air in the infield, and then a ground out. There's call strike 3. Caitlin Butler battles back. Taylor is down on strikes. Here's Brooke Brown.
At the plate for the Evergreen, senior left fielder Brooke Brown.
Just missed on the inside corner. That's close. Caitlin Butler kind of looked in. No, called a strike? Yeah, strike 1. Didn't look like there was anything wrong with that pitch to me. Fouled out of play. No balls, 2 strikes now. Brooke steps out and is now back in for an 0-2 pitch. A little bit high. 1-2. Express Employment says finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals is easy. Go to their website, expresspros.com. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, or expresspros.com. Fly ball shallow right, second base back. Peyton Kalmas makes a nice play back there.
For out number 2 at the plate.
Kelsey Meverden to hit with 2 outs, no one on.
Senior number 1, Kelsey Meverden.
Little low for ball 1 to start off Kelsey Meverden. Two balls, no strikes. Let's see, which one of the Meverdens is a senior? It is Kelsey who is the senior. Mara's a junior. At the knees for strike 2. 2-2. Towards us, up on the roof of our press box. Clang. We'll do 2-2 over again. Took something off that and served out to center field. Taylor Liebelt comes in and makes the catch. That's a 3-up, 3-down inning for Caitlin Butler. 2 innings complete. 1-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Ready to go for the visitors' third inning. 8-9-1 to hit for Wausau West. Addison Cluck has faced just 1 over the minimum so far. It's been suggested that maybe we will interview all 6 of the Everest seniors for postgame. That's a crowded house.
At the plate for the Warriors, catcher, number 3, Addie Heil.
It has been such a good season for the Everest senior class of 2025. Swing and a miss. Addie Heil's at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss too, right through that. A ball and 2 strikes now. I mean, you could just tell at the start of this season it would be an all-in year, swing and a miss, for the Evergreens class of 2025. These are kids that have played together forever.
Number 8.
They were a good team last year, trying to cross the threshold of being from a good team to a great team. McKenna Gale. And you know what the difference is? Last year, the Evergreens lost a lot of one-run games. They had close competitive games that they just couldn't get into the win column. This year, those games have been wins. Serve to center field. In a step already is Kelsey Meverden. She's got the out.
Kelsey Meverden for out number 2. Going back to the top of the order for the Warriors.
Balin Holstrom to hit. A strikeout victim her first time.
Balin Holstrom.
Axis Insurance says for all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you. Strike 2. Only 3 balls have been put in play so far against Addison Cluck. 2 flyouts and a single. Inside, 1-2. Addison Cluck deals. Fouled back. Fly ball, left center. Center fielder's coming in, and Kelsey Meverden's got another putout. A 3-up, 3-down inning in the visitors' half of the third. 1-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Some of the Wausau West players have been helping their pitcher, Caitlin Butler, get the landing spot right. They've been kind of filling in the dirt. The Everest infield is the Big Sandy. It's been that way all season. Kelsey Woolley in the number 9 spot will lead off for the Evergreens here. Swing and a foul tip back for strike 1. Would we describe Kelsey Woolley's socks as the strawberry milk cow socks? Maybe. Up high for a ball. And look at that. Marshfield Dairy Fest is next weekend, May 30th and 31st. Check out marshfield.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend at Dairy Fest. Hit on the ground, third baseman, nice play.
Nice play
Taylor
by
Defner.
Over to Calmez for out number 1.
Wausau West has a couple of good defensive plays so far, keeping it a one-run game.
With senior Sydney Spear.
Sydney Spear was robbed in center field first time up. Sinking line drive that Taylor Liebelt, the center fielder, left her feet and caught. Sid takes strike 1 like she's owed something here. Right at the shortstop. Sydney Spear is robbed twice in this game.
Wow, what a catch.
Jaden Elke catches the sinking line drive at short for the second out.
Spear can't catch a break today with this defense.
So Sid is still bottled up right now. Aubrey Klott doubled her first time, should have had a triple, but it went under the fence in right field. First ball swinging and fouled back.
For the Evergreens, number 5, Aubrey Klott.
No balls and a strike, coming home. Up high, 1-1. Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Infinity Exteriors guarantees quality you can trust. Strike 2. Aubrey probably thought that was a little high, why she laid off it. Pitcher's spot here, 1-2 with 2 outs and nobody on. Popped up foul again. We stay at a ball and 2 strikes. If you missed this earlier, Everest Baseball's long winning streak came to an end up in Merrill. They lost 2-0 today. It's their first loss since April 8th. Swing and a miss. Aubrey is over the top of that. The Evergreens go up, 3 down. Caitlin Butler has now retired 8 Evergreens in a row. 3 complete, 1-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Barks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Top of the 4th is on. Jaden Elke has the 1 hit for the Wausau West Warriors, and she'll bat to lead off. And hits one to center field. Back a couple of steps is Kelsey Meverden. She's got it.
Meverden with the catch and out number 1.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Batter, Taylor Liebelt.
Taylor Liebelt struck out her first time. She'll hit here. Down low for ball 1. We said earlier this game doesn't mean anything for the Evergreens. Already clinched conference titles, already the number 1 seed for postseason next week. This game means a lot for Wausau West. This game would make their season. And they're close. They've maintained contact at 1-0. I mean, if you ask the Wausau West girls, what did you accomplish this season? Well, we beat one of the best teams in the state. We beat DC Everest. 2 balls and 1 strike now. 1 out, none on as we play the top of the 4th. I don't know about you. I'm amazed at how busy this 3-day holiday weekend has gotten. My calendar's kind of full. Fly ball out of play down the third base side. Over the trees and into the neighbor's yard. I'm part of a volunteer project. We are serving the community meal at Wausau's new homeless shelter tomorrow. We're cooking chili first and then bringing it over. Foul back. Sunday is usually my writing day. Do a lot of writing for the upcoming week, things that are used at the radio station. Sunday somehow became pet licensing day. There are some cats at Conley House that need their flu shots. Who would believe that they're doing that on Sunday during the Memorial Day weekend? Got to get the rabies. If I ever come to one of these games and I'm foaming at the mouth, that means I've been bitten by Coco Kitty or by Montague. Swing and a miss. Addie battles back for her 7th strikeout. Jaden Kalmez to hit now.
Batting first baseman, Jaden Kalmez.
Yeah, you know what the trick is? I need a cabin up north. I've got to say, whatever comes onto the schedule, I'm sorry, I'm not here. I'm out of town. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Cluck bidding for her 8th strikeout. Foul back. Not to be yet. Swing and a miss. There it is. 2 of the 3 outs come via K. West does not score in the visitors' 4th. 1-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Bottom of the 4th is on. Mara Meverden to lead off for the Evergreen. She's got a double, and the game's only run batted in. Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need.
Now betting for the DC Everest Evergreen.
Evergreens would love an insurance run or 2.
Mara Meverden.
Best bats coming up here. Mara takes strike 1. I see that the Thursday playoff softball game here, Everest versus either Hudson or Marshfield, has come on to our Zaleski Sports schedule. To right field, calling and catching is McCard line. Evergreens could have had more. Evergreens.
Number 12, Brookie Brown. Number 12, Brookie Brown. Brookie Brown at the plate.
So Brooke Brown, who has lots of power and has had a flair for the dramatic in her career, will now come up and hit a grand slam. Evergreens with a 1-0 lead and a chance to break this game open. Boy, is the double play the pitcher's friend in this spot. First ball swinging and it's popped up. Infield fly is called and caught by the shortstop. 2 outs.
With the catch for the second out.
Kelsey Meverden to bat.
Now batting center fielder, senior number 1, Kelsey Meverden.
J&D Tube Benders was founded in 1968. They've stayed in the Felch family ever since. A locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park, or you can apply for a job online, jdtubebending.com. On the inside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. It would be hard to imagine the Evergreens wasting the scoring opportunity and not getting a run in here. It comes up to Kelsey Meverden with 2 outs now. 1-1 pitch. Runners are going, and that's fouled away. Piper Scholes at third, Addison Cluck at second, and Taylor Friedel at first for the Evergreens. A ball and 2 strikes. Caitlin Butler's trying to find the exit. Wow. Butler bended her knees like she thought that was strike 3. Instead, Kelsey Meverden will see another pitch, maybe one that she doesn't deserve. 2-2 pitch coming. That's up high. No, called strike 3. Lights, camera, and makeup. The inning comes to an end. Evergreens do not score. We'll go to the top of the 5th when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
Working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all four of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
Wausau West looking to rally. The Warriors have played well today, down just 1-0.
Now batting Molly Mushinski.
Addison Cluck has retired the last 11 batters she's faced. Molly Mushinski was a strikeout victim the first time. Swing and a miss, she's late for strike one. Design Theory 19 has joined our Zaleski Sports family of sponsors. Thank you for bringing us high school sports today. Your home's the heart of your best moments. Make it uniquely yours with Design Theory 19. Downtown Wausau or online at designtheory19.com. Design Theory 19, where dreams become design. Cluck has had 0-2 to Molly Mushinski. That's just outside, a ball and 2 strikes. When the wind is blowing, it's been blowing in this afternoon. Just a little bit of a chill in the air, like it's been all week, right? Late swing, strike 3. "12 batters in a row retired by Addy, and 9 of them by strikeout.
Batting
Peyton Kalmes to hit now.
Peyton Kalmes.
Laid off, but it's called strike 1. And 2 strikes. Now that's called strike 3. The high strike is in evidence. 2 up and 2 down, both via strikeout. Taylor Defner to bat. 2 outs and no one on.
Baseman Taylor Defner.
That's up high above the shoulders. Ball 1. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. Strike, 1-1. The second batter of the game for Wausau West had a single. They have not had a base runner since. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Addison Cluck has struck out the last 5 batters that she's faced. She strikes out the side here in the 5th. Bottom of 5 next. Evergreens 1, Warriors nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. Bottom of the 5th is on. 9, 1, and 2 in the Everest batting order to hit against Caitlin Butler.
Here in the bottom of the 5th.
Just hard to imagine. The Evergreens had the bases loaded with 1 out and could not get a run across in the bottom of the 4th. Looking to add some insurance here in the bottom of the 5th. Kelsey Woolley is first ball swinging and fouls it off. We're chatting before about just how busy the 3-day Memorial Day weekend has become. I've got something that I should not complain about. The dinner that celebrates my 40th year of radio broadcast, my 40th anniversary, is Memorial Day weekend. Ground ball is short. Oki, low throw, safe. It's an error to start off the inning. First error between either side. Elke's throw was low, and the Evergreens have a leadoff base runner.
With senior right fielder Sidney Spear.
Sidney Spear to hit. We've decided that the big 40th anniversary celebratory dinner is being moved to the Wausau Mine Company. I'm afraid that if we go over to the Texas Roadhouse that I will have to ride that saddle thing and people will make me yell things. We'd like to avoid that.
Why not?
Foul back. Sid is 0 for 2 today. Hit the ball hard both times. Both of the outs were line drives. One to the outfield, one on the infield. Sid's been swinging such a hot bat, I'm not sure she wants to bunt here. The Evergreens want to move that runner into scoring position. Again, the Evergreens have a base runner via an error here in the bottom of the 5th. And a 2-0 lead just sounds a lot better than 1-0 where we're at right now. Sid bunts that foul. So Sidney Spear trying to get this down. Yeah, we've noted up here that now that the sun's disappeared behind the clouds and the wind has picked up a little bit, it's kind of sweater and windbreaker weather. I've left both in the car. Smooth move, Chris.
Yeah, nice.
Up high, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I mean, summer's going to come sooner or later, right? Served into right field and a hit.
Nice base hit for Spear.
So Sid had a little trouble getting the bunt down, no problem. Serves the ball into right, and the Evergreens have runners at first and second. Is Aubrey asked to bunt here? Could put 2 in scoring position with a sacrifice. Yep. Offered at it and fouled it off down into the dirt. Now that she's on first base, I've gotten a better look at Sidney Spear's socks. Those are Wonder Woman socks. They each have the big W on the top. The bunt is foul. Strike 2. Runners go back to their respective bases. No balls, 2 strikes. Evergreens trying to move 2 into scoring position here. Call, strike 3. Many second opinions about whether that was a little high. Maybe. Mara Meverden is 1 for 2, a fly out and a double. Hit up the middle. Do the Evergreens try and score this run? No, the stop sign goes up for the lead runner, Kelsey Woolley. Evergreens have the bases loaded for the second time in the game.
Meverden with a base hit.
Mara Meverden is the first player in the 2-hit club today.
With Junior approaching the plate, Piper Schultz.
Piper Schultz doubled her last time, a gapper. Again, so West lives dangerously with only 1 out. Evergreens had 1 out and bases loaded in the last inning, did not score. Outside, ball 1. Up high and in. Almost hit Piper, which would have brought in a run. Piper bailed out aggressively. 2 balls, no strikes. You don't want to get hit there. You don't want to take one off the helmet.
Why not?
taking again, 3 balls, no strikes, and there's nowhere to put Piper Scholes. Everyone at the softball complex knows that Piper Scholes is going to be taking a pitch here. At 3-0, ball 4. A run comes in on a walk. Still only 1 out. Woolley comes in to score. Sid Spear is over to third base. Mara Meverden's at second, and Piper Scholes is down at first. Still bases loaded.
Good to see that Tupperware container with the Ducks getting lower and lower. We're an inning and a half away from chucking that duck.
Addison Cluck singled her last time, 1 for 2. First ball swinging, popped up, and it's on the roof of the dugout. Actually, that came over the roof of the dugout and almost surprised a fan. Inside, 1-1. Scherer Construction has an office in Wausau. Commercial and custom home construction expertise throughout Wisconsin. Check out their beautiful work online, schererconstruction.com. Cluck's ahead in the count, 2-1. She'll be swinging away here, looking to drive in 1 or 2 runs. Low, 3-1. It's a bad spot for back-to-back walks. Evergreens have now out-hit Wausau West 7-1, but the walk with the bases loaded brought in the run. Green light to swing, and swing and a miss. Addison's over the top of that. Count's full now. Boy, does West need a strikeout here. 3-2 pitch on the ground. Great play at third. Over to the bag. Safe. Safe. Taylor Defner had to go down to her knees, and when she got up, the runner at third base was safe. It's an infield hit for Addison Cluck, and another run comes in. 3-0 Everest. Sydney Spear scores for the Evergreens. The bases are still loaded.
Batting, Taylor Friedel.
Taylor Friedel hit safely, a single, her last time up. Meverden, Scholes, and Cluck on the bases. First pitch is fouled away for Taylor Friedel. Strike 1. We're brought to you by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee. Top quality collision repair, full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. This one's fouled away for strike 2. Again, the Evergreens may have what they need for this game already with a 3-0 lead. Addison Cluck has not allowed a base runner since the first inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird day for Addison Cluck pitching. There's no no-hitter possibility. She gave up a hit to just the second batter that she's faced, but she's still been spectacular today. And that's up high. Count is full, 3-2, in danger of walking in another run. So, I mean, a no-hitter as a possibility was off the board in the earliest stages of this game. But Addie's got another high strikeout, not giving anything up game. That's been her entire season. A walk brings in another run. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And it's hit on a line off the second baseman's glove and into the outfield. 1 run, 2 runs in. The Evergreens have cracked this thing open. Taylor Friedel brings in 2 with a hard hit ball. That's
Friedel
a hit.
With a hard hit ball, bringing in 2 RBIs. Brings up left fielder, senior, number 12, Brooke Brown.
Brooke Brown to hit 0 for 2 today. A 4-run 5th inning for the Evergreens. Still runners at first and second, still 1 out. Here's a well-hit ball into the gap. It's up against the wall on 1 hop. Brooke Brown's got a double. 1 run comes in. The trail runner is held at third base. 6-0 Everest. One run is in on the long double. Taylor Friedel was held at third base. We have a pitching change here. Why don't we step aside too? We'll introduce you to the new Wausau West thrower when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Caitlin Butler's day is done as Wausau West starting pitcher, as the wheels have kind of come off here in the 5th inning. Still only 1 out. 5 runs are in for the Evergreens, and they've got runners at second and third. Claire Schultz will become the new pitcher. Claire Schultz taking over for Caitlin Butler for the Warriors. This was a 1-0 game for Forever. I've got it as 6-0. You thought the 2 runs came in on that double, only 1 run came in. Right. Although I'll tell you what, at 6-0, right, the Evergreens have the 10-run rule runner in the on-deck circle here, and there's still only 1 out. So the Evergreens can begin thinking about the possibility of an early end to this game. Kelsey Meverden will hit. Claire Schultz ready for her first offering. Here she comes. First ball swinging. It's a fly ball to center field, and it's caught. Evergreens do not tag or advance the runner. There's the second out.
Catch for out number 2.
Taylor Liebelt in center field has another putout. The Evergreens have batted around. Here's Kelsey Woolley, who started off the inning, reaching on an error.
Kelsey Woolley for her second at-bat of the inning.
Hit to the outfield, probably brings in 2 more. Up high, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. We're brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. RidgetopExteriors.com. Slow roller to third, throw across the diamond, got her.
Over to Calmez to win the inning.
Claire Schultz comes in and gets the 2 batters that she faces.
Pitching for the Warriors.
Evergreens have added 5 runs, and our new score going to the top of the 6th, 6-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
6, the Wausau West Warriors 0.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
We're back at the DC Everest softball complex, and it's getting late. Top of the 6th for Wausau West. Addison Cluck has retired 14 in a row. I'm Chris Conley. Girls fast pitch to start off the 3-day holiday weekend. Ridgetop Exterior says just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exterior has the winning strategy to protect your home. Ridgetop Exterior.
Heading for the Warriors, number 3, Addie Heil.
Addie Heil, the Wausau West catcher, takes ball 1. And Mammoth Mortgage is your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Fouled off. Out in front of that, a ball and 2 strikes. Addison Cluck has struck out the last 5 batters that she's faced. A little bit inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fleet Farm says, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. All the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest prices. Count is full. Again, Addison Cluck hasn't allowed a base runner in forever. See if she surrenders a walk here. Nope, fouled back. Yeah, West is looking for their first base runner since the first inning. Coming home at 3-2 again. Ground ball off the pitcher. Third baseman's got it. Strong throw.
Nice play.
Cluck, Meverden, and Friedel all combine on the out.
Meverden over to Friedel for out number 1. Brings up right fielder.
McKenna Gale flied out to center field her first time. She's 0 for 1. Just want to make sure that Addie's okay. She was not seriously hit. I think that ball went off her glove instead of off her shin or her leg. Don't want any injuries in a game where you're getting ready for state next week. 1-1. Sherrill Tire and Service says for all of your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals that fit your needs. They'll get you back on the road at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Bouncer to second. Backhanded by Woolley. There's no play. Woolley couldn't pick it up. That's a hit.
I am told
Kelsey had to go over to try and backhand that. McKenna Gale gives Wausau West their first base runner in a while.
Last call at the top of the 7th. So get your last minute.
Balin Hallstrom to hit with 1 out and 1 on.
They will be closing out here shortly at the top of the 7th.
Looking to bunt the runner over. That doesn't make a lot of sense. You're down 6-0 here. 1 ball and 1 strike. I see elsewhere, because we follow all sports here, that the hockey playoffs, here we are in May, they're going to be playing hockey into June and July. You know, years ago, there were a lot of hockey arenas that didn't have air conditioning. You'd play a game at the old Boston Gardens, the ice would be soupy in the postseason. Little puddles there. Strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The New York Post has a must-read article, 8 tips to tighten up the New York Rangers for next season. Fly ball, it's on the infield. Shortstop, Lauren Semro comes over and makes the catch for the second out.
For the second out of the inning, brings up
Jaden Elke has the other Warriors hit. She's 1 for 2.
Elke.
Next Step Prosthetics is providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Strike 1. 2 outs now, and West has failed to move that runner beyond first base. Runner is going. Evergreens are not covering, and the throw goes into the outfield. A stolen base for McKenna Gale. Two outs, and now West has a runner in scoring position for the first time all game. The count is no balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball to right. Brooke Brown, a couple of steps back and makes the catch. The inning is over.
Brown with the catch to win the inning.
Addison Cluck navigates around a hit and a stolen base. Bottom of the 6th when we come back. 6-0 Evergreens on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
The bottom of the 6th is on. The Evergreens sent 10 batters to the plate in the 5th and plated 5 runs. Ten hits for the Evergreens in this game, only 2 for Wausau West. Claire Schultz came on, put out the fire in the 5th inning, retired the 2 batters that she faced. And she'll be back out for the 6th inning. Top of the Everest batting order to hit here, Sydney Spear to come up first.
At the plate, senior number 16.
Looking forward to see this Everest team again in postseason. They'll play Thursday. Hudson or Marshfield. We'll see who wins on Tuesday to advance to come over here. Sydney Spear, 1 for 3. He's hit the ball hard all 3 times. Low, ball 1. Foundation Finance has started job making the money you need, flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day 1. Learn more, foundationfinance.com. Down the first base side, a number picked up by Jayden Kalmas, and Sydney Spear is out.
Kalmas for out number 1.
Newton Electric, from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture. Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelec.com. And there's a hit.
Nice base hit by Hoppy.
That's Everest pinch hitter Madeline Hoppy, who singles with 1 out.
Meverden at the plate.
Evergreens have a 1-out base runner. Mara Meverden is bidding for a 3-hit game with this at-bat. Single, double, and a fly out in between. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. John's Auto Repairs is for all of your auto repair needs. Mosinee and Rothschild turn to John's Auto Repair, just off Business 51 north of Mosinee. Molly Mushinsky. Evergreens will get another run. And moving up to third on the throw is Mara Meverden. Mara's got a 3-hit afternoon.
She's having a great afternoon, going 3 for 3. Another RBI for Meverden.
7-0 Evergreens.
Number 18, designated player, Piper Schultz.
Mara over at third base, 3 hits, 2 runs batted in of the Evergreen 7. Here's Piper Schultz, a walk, a double, and a ground out. To center field, playable and caught. Taylor Liebelt has had a good game. And there's one by Addison Cluck.
Batting, sophomore, Desiree Ringel.
Desiree Ringel will pinch hit.
What number is she? Yeah, I think she's 7. Got it.
Ringel will hit in Taylor Friedell's spot. Desiree represents the 10-run rule, run or batter at the plate here. Hit one out, and our 3-day holiday weekend will start early. Fouls that towards the Everest dugout. Strike one. Evergreen's adding 2 more runs here in the 6th on 3 more hits. Here's a fly ball that should end the inning. Second baseman Paitlin Kalmus is calling and catching, and the inning is over. 2 more runs in, and our new score, 8-0 Everest. It's last call for Wausau West when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Top of the 7th, the DC Everest Evergreens 8.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Backey's Family Chiropractic brings you our softball coverage today. They're in Rothschild with personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues, let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve.
Warrior center fielder, number 4, Taylor Liebelt.
Taylor Liebelt has struck out both times. She'll get a final crack at Addison Cluck to lead off the top of the 7th. Strike one, outside corner. Another high strikeout game for Addison Cluck. 11 strikeouts. Foul back, no balls, 2 strikes. At one stretch from the 4th into the 5th inning, Addison had struck out 5 in a row. Fly ball, foul territory. That's out of play. Waiting on another 0-2 pitch. Hit foul again. Wausau West stayed close for a long time. This is a 1-0 game into the 5th, when the Evergreens tallied 5 runs, then 2 more in the 6th to bring us to 8-0, which is where we are now. This game wraps up the regular season for both of these teams. The Evergreens are likely to record their 22nd win against just 2 losses. Which teams have beat the Evergreens? Toma and Marshfield. 0-2 pitch again. Popped up on the infield. Mara Meverden, third baseman, calling and catching. There's the first out.
With the catch, Meverden catching.
Jaden Kalmus struck out both of her plate appearances. She'll hit now with 1 out and no one on. Swing and a miss at the high hard one. Strike 1.
Jaden Kalmus.
Big crowd here. Wausau West fans well represented up the third base side. Evergreens always attract a big group for the softball games. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's about my junior year. Send me the pictures like, holy crap, that was a minute ago.
Just missed outside. 1-2. More clouds than sunshine today, and that's made it kind of a cool afternoon. We were at 62 when we started today. It's colder than that now, and that's a hit batter. Jaden Kalmus will go down to first base. Molly Mushinsky is 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts.
Mushinsky at the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Down to the field for postgame coverage once this one goes final. Throw down to first, runners back. At home plate called, strike 2. So Molly Mushinsky is down, no balls, 2 strikes. Coming home, swing and foul back. Held by the catcher. It's a strikeout. 12th strikeout for Addison Cluck. Peyton Kalmas will be the final batter for Wausau West unless she can extend this game. She's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout on the infield. Up high for a ball. Wausau West will wrap up their regular season with a 6-17 record, 5-7 in league play. That's foul back, 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of that. Addison Cluck will look to close out this game with a 13th strikeout if she can finish off Peyton Kalmus here. Fly ball and foul by a couple of feet down the left field line. One and two, 2 outs. Just outside, 2-2. Fouled away. Peyton will see at least one more. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, fouled away again. So Peyton is turning out to be a tough customer. Umpire indicates we need a new softball, and we've got one thrown out from the Everest dugout. So Peyton's fouled a couple of off to extend this at bat. fouled off again. Caught by one of the fans. Nice play.
Gallery.
We've been at 2 balls and 2 strikes for what seems like forever here. Reaches out and fouls that one off. Fouled off again. You know, a lot of times these long at-bats eventually tilt towards the batter. Peyton Kalmas trying to keep this going. Swing and a miss. Addison Cluck slams the door shut with her 13th strikeout. Against no walks and 1 hit batter, she allowed just 2 hits. Final score is 8-0 DC Everest. Evergreens with 8 runs on 13 hits today, no errors. 3 hit games for Mara Meverden and for Addison Cluck in victory. Wausau West, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error. Evergreens left 5 on base. Wausau West left 3 on base. Have a great holiday weekend, everybody. Again, our final score, 8-0. The Evergreens finished their regular season 22 wins against 2 losses. Up next, the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-hull Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
and go to that lady with the bucket. We're going to have you draw the 50-50 ticket. Okay, Rory. Here we go, kid. Pick any number you want, as long as it's mine. Uh-oh, Rory's digging deep. She's got one. Eight 7-1 209. 871 209. Last three numbers 209. We have a winner from Wausau West. What did I hear? He's gonna give it back to the fund. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for showing up for this great cause. 15th year in a row we've done this. Actually 16th if you caught COVID. We weren't able to do it then. Taylor Friedel, did you want to say something else? No?
I don't know.
Coach, can I have all of the seniors? Would you like to be on or not? It's up to you.
You can have them. I'll walk away. I'm gonna give it to them.
Very good.
Congratulations, Coach. Great season. Right here.
Welcome back to the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Evergreens close out the regular season with their 22nd win, 8-0 over Wausau West. I'm Chris Conley, and we're joined by the DC Everest graduating class of 2025 on what was the last day of school. Ladies, we'll let you all pass the microphone down. Share with us your best memory or your most special moment of this year's season. It's a 22-2 season, and of course there are big things still ahead of this team. So go ahead, everyone gets a chance to share the microphone. You want to start down at the far end? Go ahead.
Come on. Names?
Go ahead. Yes.
I'm Kelsey Woolley, and my favorite memory was traveling to Arizona.
No, this year.
This year? That was this year, wasn't it?
No. It's 2025.
My favorite memory was...
My
second favorite memory was Raising Cane's with my team. My favorite memory, my name's Addison Cluck, and my favorite memory was also telling Schulfer that there was Raising Cane's, and she got really excited. My favorite memory, I'm Sydney, and my favorite memory was when we were on the bus ride, and we did singing with headphones on, so we had no clue what we sounded like, and we sounded horrible.
I'm Taylor Friedel, and I would just say bus rides in general.
I'm Lauren Semro, and I would say winning conference with my team.
I'm Brooke Brown, and I would say the spelling bee we had on the bus when Aubrey couldn't spell cannot.
My name is Kelsey, and I'm also going to say the same thing when Aubrey cannot smell cannot. Can't.
Ladies, congratulations on a fabulous season. The Evergreens are conference champions, a #1 seed, and their Thursday state playoff game will be on our Zaleski sports schedule. They'll play either Hudson or Marshfield, a Thursday afternoon game right here at the Everest Sports Complex. Today, the final is 8-0 Evergreens over Wausau West. Thanks for joining us. Have a great holiday weekend. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody. Everybody do a group in the house.
Okay, we'll say we're the seniors and we're in the
Yeah.
house.
Someone hold it. That's all on there. Wait, are you counting us down? All right. 3, 2,
We're the seniors and we're in the house.
That was horrible.
Ladies, thanks a lot.
Thank you.